It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the AFC North. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday night.
Here's Evan McPherson. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To the air one more time with Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Jackson up top again. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Again, it's Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby. There was tight coverage all across the field. I think the quarterback thought he had the arm strength to fit this one into a pretty small window, but the defense wasn't having it. They were all over it, and I think the quarterback actually got away with one there.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Going to get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. The throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he's down at the 3. What a run. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. 2nd down, Burrow. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. On 1st and 10, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. He's going to run it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. There he goes again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Jackson now. This one complete to Bateman. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. He's got it at the 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Here's Brown. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On the ground, it's Brown. Not much developing there. Short pickup. Down to the 47. Burrow here on 2nd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Now Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll run here with Brown. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. A carry here for Brown. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll mark him down, up. Four-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. There's that man again. Another catch. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. Throwing Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down. Burrow to throw. He runs with it.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards. for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Tucker for the point after. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. To the middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Deontay Hardy deep for Baltimore. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Ravens offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Back to throw, Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
To throw is Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get 25 on that connection, and the Bengals gonna have a first down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Burrow now. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we're at halftime, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Bengals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Room to run at the 35. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he will go all the way. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals have taken a 4-point advantage. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. Jackson now on 2nd down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the give, here's Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now Jackson on 4th down. He'll try and get there on the ground. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. Now Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Extra point try now for Tucker. He gets it to go. And the Ravens go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes... From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. He'll find Case. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Yosivas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st and 10, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. And he'll take it on in. Andre Yosivas. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals have taken a 4-point advantage. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he had pushed through one tackler, but is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here. 2nd down, Jackson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. Jackson up top again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson. Now he'll run it. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens cut the deficit down to 1.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down just... They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Burrow. You'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he will score again. Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Jackson now to throw on first down. There's that man again. Another catch. They face second down and 7. Jackson now. And that ball in and out of... is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Now, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. From the gun, Jackson. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And the Bengals are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Oh, he is going to be swarmed under, met in the end zone. It's a safety. You are hoping your running back can do something to give you space. And, Greg, they got the absolute opposite. Instead, it is a safety.
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. That's all they're trying to do is give themselves some breathing room and get their quarterback out of the end zone on this next snap. But instead, the defense is all over it. They get in the backfield for the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. To the tight end, Likely. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll run. It's Henry. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line. On the ground, here's Henry. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up second. He slams it in there, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. That his second touchdown tonight. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field. The Bengals offense getting set to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Brown. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Burrow here on 2nd down. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. He's still on his feet. T. Higgins. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now, 2nd and 4. Now, Henry. Whoa. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Now, a big 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. Here's Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Henry. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Back to throw, Jackson. And that could be the dagger. It's the intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivas. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Here we go. One final play. Pass right side and hit. There's the catch. Inside the 10. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. It was a game that delivered more points than most people would have expected with the snow falling at kickoff. Entertaining game for all involved as they'll head back to the locker room to warm up with a victory in their back pocket.